So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Today we're going to take on Grand Voyage Morgan level 5 using the new Shanks and Buggy legend. Let's just recap what they do. And it's not the most exciting legend, I'd say, but they are a solid unit in general. Captain ability pretty bland though, pretty good speedrun captain. Index booster 5.25 times. Can get higher attack if you face against color effectiveness, and they also extend their own color affinity by 1 turn, so they get a 3-turn color affinity as captain. Without that is a 2-turn color affinity. They also do paralysis attack down removal, which is going to be really good against Morgan. And yeah, as said, color affinity boost, going to be at 3 turns, 2.5 times color affinity on this team, which is definitely solid. And add to that the utility, and actually I'm a pretty high captain ability against quick units, and yeah, this unit is going to help against Morgan. Switch is a bit whatever in general, but in the terms of this content, we'll just be doing a little bit damage, stage 1 to 4 at least, with the added resistance. But yeah, 2 teams, it's basically variations of the same team. This first team uses Shanks and Buggy as friend captain, and it's one of the rare no Mr. Tree support teams. Instead, we're using the treasure map free-to-play law. It's good if you can fit him, but it's usually hard to fit one unit just for survivability. And the investment needed for this team is pretty high, like stage 5 is pretty free. The issue is stage 4, since this team doesn't remove the death up. We have the Kiku support on the cat, which is an 8% death down. But yeah, it's not the best, so that holds back damage a bit. But after the second team will be the same premise, but does use Mr. Tree, so we can add some more damage with that. Anyway, going to stay here an extra turn just to set up the captain swap and everything. And yeah, Lawa's captain has a 70% damage reduction in his captain, so basically we just move on, we survive the hit. It also means that we don't have Cat as captain, because Cat captain obviously has no damage reduction, so we just die then. So if you use Cat as captain, you just need this to survive at all. No Mr. Tree support helps with Cat as captain, basically. But yeah, the combination of Hiyori and Shanks Buggy will remove all of the debuffs this stage. And we also set up a lot of damage for final stage with the full board of Wano orbs. And we also, of course, have that color affinity for this stage and final stage from Shanks Buggy. But yeah, I think this special is actually hilarious. I wish the legend was a bit better, but I'm happy they did a legend like this. Like another Marineford could have been a bit disappointing, but at least the legends they went for were big W's. And yeah, we use Cat. One of the cool things with this team is that we can ignore the special bind final stage, because the special bind is only top row and bottom row. So it means we can use the middle row specials, and those are the only specials left, which is dope. And as you see, the damage is a bit tighter than I'd like. So yeah, this means that we keep the color affinity, we keep the Wano orbs, we'll get an attack boost from Cat. Zoro special will give an ore boost, and since Zoro does an ore boost, we can use the treasure map re-recruit Sai Luffy, which gives a 2.75 times chain lock. Zoro special together with Cat super type will reduce the CD for Pedro, which will set the defense to 0, and we also get a death down conditional. So this is a very good amount of damage, and we're going to kill extremely easy. Always good to hit with Hiyori first, since she adds some resistance with your Sailor. And yeah, I have to sandbag a bit to get that nice final tap for some extra damage. But as said, I did make another variation, so let's jump into that. It's basically the same team with some minor changes. The bigger change is that Shanks, Buggy is going to be captain this time and Cat friend captain. This is for reasons I stated earlier. If Cat is captain, you won't have any damage reduction, so even if you run Mr. Tree, you won't survive. But if Cat is friend captain, the friend captain gets the spear, which disables the captain abilities. We can have damage reduction. Neat little interaction that you can use. This is not the first teams with Cat as friend captain or captain, so. But yeah, the big change this team is that we add Roger, who will add a lot of damage for both stages. Roger basically will handle the death up. He has the Mr. Tree support for survivability. And by using his special twice, we also get a very nice base attack boost for stage 4 and 5. So yeah, both stages will see a big increase in damage. We also get some Shane stage 4. I added the Uta support to Shanks and Buggy, so a nice little bonus plus 0.3 chain boost when you use their special. But yeah, that's the gist of it. The rest is exactly the same. Final stage plays out the exactly same way, so it's just stage 4 is changed a bit. But yeah, we'll see what else I do with Shanks and Buggy. I made a team with them and I've been trying out the new level limit break units. Those videos will go up during the treasure map. I'm actually planning to play this treasure map a bit more. Mainly because we're going to get so much level limit break now and I need treasure map tickets to buy dupes, so I feel a bit motivated. But yeah, I do need a backlog then, and since the anniversary hype is basically over, I don't need to feel the pressure to constantly deliver, so to say. But yeah, here we use the Roger special twice, get rid of all the death up. The damage threshold is ignored thanks to Cat. And yeah, as you see now, the damage is no problem at all. Could probably kill it in 2 hits maybe, depending on the tap order and such. But yeah, if you can build this team, you will easily be able to beat this content. That's for sure. Basically, no matter what investment you have, like, investment might matter for the earlier stages, like, you need at least one very high investment unit to get the first kill in the chain, stuff like that. But yeah. Sadly, this is the only Grand Voyage we can use this duo on. I guess Shanks is cerebral, so maybe for the local sea monster. Don't know. Like, I'll see what can be done, but don't see them being super useful on paper. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.